Welcome back in, guys, to Fierce XP, to our Wargame Red Dragon series. We're playing each campaign, and this is just the first one, Busan Pocket. We are on episode 3, just turn 2, early days, but we survived the onslaught from the North Koreans down in Busan. Traded very well with them, and are still pretty strong, without having to reinforce, use our political points. Ideally, we'd like to just save up and really invest into Seoul. The Americans did arrive with a pretty powerful marine force, and we managed to make a beachhead into Seoul, capture the area. But we've been warned that there is probably a counterattack coming. We deployed one unit, this artillery with the M109s and some mortars, which are a welcome sight. They do have initiative. We can move them into Tier 1, but it would be futile. We would not destroy these units because they don't have a CV with this group. If it was a 3 initiative kind of marine group with some CVs, when we moved it in, we would destroy these units that were suffered a total defeat. But that would not happen with this artillery group. So we are better off staying put because the rest of our units are depleted there after the victory. So let's make sure that we refit down here. Now, one other thing that we want to consider is moving units. Kind of went over that last round, and I don't think I want to with most of it. The tanks are going to stay there, the anti-air, because there's a helicopter unit coming in. However, the artillery are a little bit wasted here because we don't have a fob. The only place we do have a fob is in Yongduk. I don't know how much help they're going to be, but I'm going to move them over there, just in case there's the potential of sitting them by a fob and just shocking the hell out of some Chanmahos. Actually, there's also Tukchons, so counter battery here could be pretty important to just stun them and perhaps kill some. We killed a few artillery units with this in the last round. It was kind of out of screen, but I caught it afterward. We took out a good number of them. So we'll see how all that plays out. But down here, we're going to just wait for them to attack for the most part. These units can R&R. Let's get that done, or we forget. And the rest will have to wait. We're not going to deploy anything else. And in Seoul, we've got to wait too. So let's end turn and see what happens. Major, we confirm that the enemy squadron of MiG-29 fighters is taken off for air-to-ground support. Warn our pilots that things are going to get pretty heated up there. Oh boy, it looked like a lot of units moved into Uchang. I don't know if we were prepared for that. Let's have a quick look at the makeup. I mean, we'll see it in the next screen. And then Daegu, they completely abandoned it. There's only a helicopter unit. So I'm glad that we at least moved one of our units out of there because it's just useless here. I'm also glad that we brought air support. We've got really good bomber and rocket pod support. We've also got the choppers. Even though there's nowhere to resupply them, we didn't use them in the first round. We're definitely going to need them here. Might be pretty chopper heavy. We also might have to really lean into the tanks more. We didn't in that first round, didn't lose a single one. But they're going to play a bigger role to push all this back. Okay, let's have a look. We have 0 cohesion. We have no income. And the morale points, not too much of a disparity, but we only need to get 1,200 and we bounce them out. Okay, infantry, they've got some, but not too heavy. They do have some VTTs, so we got to be careful with our choppers. It's a lot of artillery. And I don't think we've got anything to counter battery them. Yeah, we got 0 support. Lots of tanks. And they're recon tanks with good optics. A lot of vehicles with ATGMs and just kind of mediocre cannons. Can't take them for granted, though. And then some choppers. Really cheap ones, so they'll be a nuisance because we don't score much from taking them out. But they can cause some trouble if we don't pay attention or deal with them. So we've got to think about points here because we've got 0 income. So for sure holding Busan. And then maybe just holding Daegu for the deployment spot. We'd love to have Delta, but I think we'd get overrun potentially. So I think we'll hold these two. Let's take a look. Let's get in there. Infantry CV here is fine to start with. Let's get him hidden away. And we know that there are choppers and A5s. So let's get a couple stingers back here, as well as maybe some Hyagiban. Just one is fine. We don't want to invest too heavy back here. We've got a bit of vehicles. The M36s are so bloody cheap because they're awful. But let's just get a couple guns in there so that we've got a kind of a responding force. Maybe a bit of recon. If not now, then when to use the Fiats. And let's kind of just keep them off to the sides a little bit. They're fast, I think, so we can respond to things, but we'll just keep an eye on units probably coming down this way. This is likely a high traffic area. And for that matter, let's put some more Hyagibans right there to meet them. Come on now. There we go. And I imagine F5s are going to come right over top of that to bomb them out of their positions. We don't really have air support to respond other than the Sabres with their Browning. And we have no support. So the Stingers is all we got. Let's keep them separated so that we're not hyper exposed if they get chewed out. The Sochang Su 85 are pretty capable, actually. Let's take a look at their rocket. 16 is quite good. Let's get a couple kind of spread around in a couple spots. We want to make sure we can hold this town too. They may come this way. Recon, certainly a chopper. That's going to keep some eyes just all around us. We're going to want at least one peace bridge. We can't afford too much here, but we need to make sure we can hit big carpets of units that are going to be coming across. And I'm thinking just some 1Js rather than the 1S. We're going to have one 1S. Those tows are going to run out in a hurry. But the rockets, as well as, I think they've got a really capable cannon. Yeah, they both got the Vulcan, which is 2 AP. It can take out even armored units. And aside from that, some tows would maybe go a long way. Let's plant one in the bush here. And can we find another spot? Maybe we'll sneak one out to that side there. Might be a good spot to hit up that road with a bit of recon with them. Have we got any supply? Just a little bit. Let's put one back here. They'll be starved for it. That's all we can do. I think we've got a little too much back here. What was this? This is a Stinger. Well, let's get them up here. And M36s, we don't need two of them back there. Let's just kind of have them on the ready for an extra set of guns there. Same with the Fiats. I think we're going to need them to fight, probably. Let's get them closer to the front lines. Okay, let's get in. And here they come. Let's get everything deployed there. We want this to be off in that tree line along with the tow. Let's get all of the transports out, please. And choppers coming in. Do we have anti-air? Okay, we need a bombing run, please. We did not grab a CV for the front spot, but that's actually okay. Okay, time for... we need some tanks, actually. Okay, that's good stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. We've almost gotten defeated already. Toes firing from back here. That's good. Well, let's get them a little closer. There's some artillery that's really valuable back here. I don't know if there's any anti-air, but I'm willing to risk some choppers. Take out these targets up here. Okay, what's that coming down on? VTTs are firing. They're one of the only things that we need to be nervous about, so I just wanted to take them out, and then they... oh, okay, never mind. We got some actual anti-air coming in. It's okay. We'll transition. Something else. Ouch. It's okay. Not too worried about that. M36s can pop a couple here. Let's get them up. We don't have much else. Toll, get out of here. It's out of ammo. These guys became a bit irrelevant. Let's get them kind of closer up here. We've got so little. You know what? We're going to risk it. We're going to go for the artillery. Right over top of the ZSU. Oh, amazing. What a strike. Took 3 of them. Okay, 190 points that we took damage there. Some of the choppers went down, but they did a lot of work. There's some of the kills there in the feed. The same with that peasant. Oh my goodness, that first strike was glorious. Okay, total victory. It was a little bit of a heavier push. They really consolidated in Uchang there. Okay, now we are in Yeongdeok with the Chanmahos, but most of the 2s are gone. They did bring in some more jets. I wonder if this is what they were referring to in that kind of caption message. Fortunately, we did bring the Peace Bridge, the KF-16s. We didn't lose any of them. Now, the MiG-29s are straight air superiority. Scary jets. So we've got to have numbers kind of to take them out. Kind of regretting the fact that we did not bring in any anti-air. We don't even have Stingers here. Fortunately, we do have a little bit of income to start with, and we will have Busan. So really, we've got to deal with the tanks and the air. Now, we've also got a bit of helicopters that we can try to work with. We need to get 1,600 points, and we knock them out. Let's jump in. Okay, we do have a fob. I do want at least 1 or 2 Guryong? What are they called? Guryong, yeah. Let's grab a couple. We're going to counter battery. We got to keep them moving. We're going to get a tank CV here. Never really want him to fire. And no chopper. I don't think we can afford to take Daegu. We don't need to. We're going to definitely have superiority in the air. And I want to make sure we can reply with the choppers if need be. I also like the idea of potentially flaming up the entrances here, because I think, you know, they'll come down this road. Let's keep a Fiat that's kind of keeping an eye on that. We can also actually have an infantry out this way. Keep another set of eyes on that road if we can. And then we've only got 5 K1s left, but they are going to have to hold. That is almost all we can do. Let's just think about any other options. We've got a fob out. We may want to reply with some more air. Depends what comes in here. We can also get some M48s to sort of sponge things a little bit. They're 5 front armor. They'll go down quick, but that's okay. I think actually we will. Let's kind of have them out towards the front. Try to save the K1s from taking any shots. Okay, let's get everything here deployed. It's just the infantry there. Okay, get the UH-1 out. We'll get ready to respond with those. KM is going to flame the road, and I'm going to get all of these guys on a hotkey too. Let's just do a quick round and take a look in the sky. We might bait them out right here even. It would put a big chunk into the, you know, kill points that we need. KF-16 should not lead the way. It should be the Peace Bridge. Just do a little bit of a recon mission back here. Not seeing anything. There's some Chanmahos. Okay, let's get these out. And let's get the first artillery firing here. Just try to hit anything coming in. And let's get a couple of choppers ready. It's going to be one of our most effective ways. Start flaming up the paths. Just see if we can kill their morale as they try to make their way through here. We're going to force them out into this main road. Or out into this main open area. Okay, let's get one chopper kind of over there to respond. We've got enough for another K1. Let's bring him out this way. Oh boy. MiG-29 following. Gotta prioritize that. Let's go. It looks like a good trade. Yes, that's good. Okay. Let's get the peace bridges out. We're going to keep the KF-16 up for right now. K1s need to be firing. Our KM went down, but that's okay. I think one of our choppers also went down. Something got him from over here. Oh boy, this is bad. I want another peace bridge. Oh man, we just got killed, I think. No, we survived it. He just came in and took out the chopper. Let's chase down that Su-25. Nice hit. Finish. Come on. Come on, peace bridge. So close. Oh, okay. There is the artillery. Pop it. What are we getting hit by? Tanks. Let's move. This K1 over here is coming in. That's nice. This one should move up a little bit. All of our planes are out of commission. Ooh, he's dead. Let's see if we get any artillery kills. We're gonna have to move them too. Oh, is he gonna survive? Wow. Okay, we need this K1 in, and even though we're short on jets, we really just need more tanks up there. And we gotta be careful for the counter battery. Don't know if we took anything out. Don't see any corpses, but... Ouch, that's some big cannons. Let's get him moved back a little bit. There's a CV over here. Let's get prowling. That Su-25 took some bad hits, so he might be out of commission for a minute. Glad this K1 survived. We've only got a few left. Is that a CV, I think? Nice. Let's just get him up on the ridge in case they try to bring another one in. Surviving really nicely. He can race up pretty close. Let's get them out. Coming from right here. Keep them moving. Chanmaho 2. Ooh, we might get rear shot here. Come on. That's good. He's ready to go. Counter coming in. Let's get out of here. Just in time. Still 400 points left. Let's race them. We're going to get to see if we can rush a couple tanks in there we can get. We can get a bunch of these. Ooh, that's rough. That's a lot of Chanmahos. Okay, Hilo, Toes. Let's get them in. You guys be careful. You can get popped here. Yacht, let's make sure we got some eyes on it. Don't get too close. Okay, they may want to reply and get the choppers out of here. So let's watch. There it is. Big 29s. Oh, the KF-16 goes down. Brutal. It's okay. The Su-29s are hyper valuable, so I'm happy to get it down. Let's just rush this Chanmaho too. Toes, I think, did some okay work there. It's good. Oh boy, another MiG-29, but we got it. That was rough a little bit. We knew the Chanmahos were going to be tough, but they are wiped out. Actually, they are actually destroyed. That was bad English, but we got them. And the MiG-29s, we only took out 2 of them, but at least this force is so desperately weakened. They've only got 1 CV left. And if we get a chance, after we deal with this chopper unit, maybe, we will move the AA over. And for that reason, I might even fight this voluntarily. We can... we don't want to move it out yet. I think this could take a little while, but I think let's just do it. I want to take out that chopper unit, then we can move over the AA whenever we want. It's all they've got, so we're really just going to spawn in K-263s and rush around and beat them. Okay, we'll hold Uchong. You can stay in the forest, well defended. Let's get some stingers. And now they could bring in some infantry. Could be they don't have very many, but let's at least consider that. I think they're mostly going to spawn probably right in here, and we want basically all 263s. The Ihawks have only got 3 missiles. Let's even rush them from that side. We use them all? Yeah. Okay. There can be a couple Hawks. Is that all of them? We got one more. We can be parked back here in case of any stragglers. Let's also just continue to dot around infantry. And we're going to be going here in a second. Okay, we can unload everything, get all the transports out, get all the 263s moving. These ones, though, I'd like to go back here. We just want to get this helicopter squad wiped out, and then that way we can redirect our AA to other areas. He's actually going to go up there. Let's just get them all spread out a little bit. Oh, worried, but no, he got him. And that was a CV, I think, too. Good stuff. Oh, is that it? They're dead. Total victory. We took 0 points of losses. I think they're still alive, which is annoying, but it's okay. Oh no, it's dead. That's great. Now, we can't move it yet, but next turn for the MiG-29s, we can actually have Ihawks over there, which is great. And now we can R&R these guys, all of them. Have some good income, better income anyway. And as for the chopper unit, they could come back and refit. We don't want to do that. We could even relocate them over here, but no, let's just R&R them. And we'll leave them there. Now, these guys all over here can R&R too, which is pretty big. We short on income, so let's do that, of course. The peace pheasants, they can continue to stay up here. Of course, the air superiority we want there. There's almost no ground units left there, so we don't really need the air to ground. All that looks good. Now the big question up here. We have 30 deployment points. Can we get the big boys? Yes, we can. Now, if we attack, I'm nervous that we could get counterattacked in Seoul, but how? The units here look to move. They will probably move in this, but that's going to take 2 turns. So we have time to respond to that. Let's just do the full-on attack. Now, if we bring in the M1A1 Abrams, which of course we want to, along with those powerful Bradleys, they've only got 2 initiatives, so we can't attack. We'd have to wait a turn. Versus, same with the M60s, but the Marines, of course, could go straight in and attack. Could also bring more air force. What have they got? A bunch of old tanks, some artillery, choppers, beat up choppers kind of, and a good bit of infantry and crappy vehicles with some anti-ship jets. It's not a very powerful force, but we have to do a full-on staging, and we can't even like R&R with this stuff, but I think we do it. And these Marines can be deployed here to even just defend it once we start pushing our initiative. But we definitely want the M1A1s. Let's do this. And we are going, boys. Bring the artillery. Armored battalion. Could refit even, but we don't need to do that. And I'm just trying to think of if we should leave this. Maybe we R&R. Let's just kind of be a little bit safe. However, the Marines got to go. We need the infantry support for sure. U.S. Marines 90 and the SMAs. We can R&R these guys and get them up there too, as well as all of the jet support for sure. Only got 5 points left. Not enough to deploy anything, at least to the forward battlefront. So we could fight in Chirwan, but we don't get the tanks. So I'm gonna cancel this. But yeah, the tanks aren't there. Total value of forces, not too bad, but we're definitely short. Trying to remember this battlefield. Yeah. We could definitely get popped by those Mi-25s, even for our M1A1s. It is a little bit dangerous, and all we've got is a few Avengers, which I'm not too happy to see. And even our choppers, they are not capable. It would be kind of the Phantoms we'd have to rely on, unfortunately, taking out the choppers. We could really do with some extra air support here. The Hornets would go a long way, but so we'll see what we can do next turn, whether or not we can get the jets in. Let's end it. Let's see. Major. Military intelligence informs me that at least one enemy armored regiment is en route to Seoul. I advise you to be extremely careful in this priority sector. Okay. We partly anticipated that. They're coming from Yonnan. So they attacked in Chirwan, which is excellent. Now our tanks get to defend here. And if we win, we will have the initiative to move into Sokcho, and the repelled units, I believe, will be destroyed if this plays out that way. Now, they also got a lot stronger. They brought in a lot more choppers. Got a crap ton of artillery. They've got good AA. It's going to be tough. I wish we had better air support, but at least we've got a few prowlers left. We've got okay income at 6. We've got nothing in terms of income at Seoul. So I think with the, well, let's jump in here. We'll start talking strategy. We're in there. We only need 2,100 points. That is good. Look at their income. Oh my goodness. Not that that matters. They cheat anyway. All right. So we will set up some defensive positions slightly here. We're definitely going to need phantoms, maybe one prowler, just to not get stomped in the air and to be able to deal with choppers. They're going to be annoying. There's going to be choppers definitely probably coming over this mountain here, I think. In which case, I think we put the fob sort of right up towards that ridge, and they can come right over top and get popped. And in fact, a poor man's AA might be... Oh, we don't have... In the vehicle tab, we don't have the Bushmasters. Oh, that's a bummer. Now, the LVTPs are okay. 875 range with the Browning. It's not too bad, but that's too bad. That is a bummer. Well, the M3A2 does have a Bushmaster. Really expensive, but they're also very resilient, well armored. I think we're going to do that. We can't let this get overrun. I think this is also a dangerous route right here. So let's think about what we can put there. And it might be submarines. We might get popped from here too. We'd have to smoke it off. I don't know if we can get right down this ridge. Could get ugly. Let's just have a couple of them kind of up on this ridge in case they feel like driving up. We're going to want support. We definitely need some mortars to support the tanks. If we are... The plan is we're going to try to make a push for Sandang. Not only is it a deployment spot, we get a little more ground, but some income, which we do want. We're going to have a pretty significant tank push. Definitely with another Bradley. I hope we don't lose those, but it is what it is. And we may bring some choppers. The Super Cobra with its seed. And then we probably need to invest in just air. At least a few Cobras. That looks good. It's a good starting point. The M109s. I wonder if we can get a couple. It's exactly the right amount. And we can just kind of ferry some supply, perhaps. I don't want to have them up by the fob, but I also want the fob up at the front there. We're vulnerable on the left here too, but we can't do it all at once. So let's focus on our push to Sandang. We've got a good... Oh, I didn't think about the CV. Okay, let's get ready here. We want the tank. So... Well, let's get that in here. He can sit in this tree line. Get rid of the infantry. We're going to need one for Sandang, but let's focus on purging it first, and then we can bring one in, hopefully. Now, what can we afford? I think we're going to get hit by artillery pretty good, so I want to have counter the M109. And we don't want to be in a tree line, because for counter battery, we want to stay mobile. What do we get rid of? A Sea Cobra. Or a Super Cobra, actually. The M3A2, I'm hoping can... He's got to kind of single-handedly hold up this top spot if we get assaulted a bit. He's only going to get one infantry there then. Really counting on this push. Just having a quick look. So we're going to need a micro. We want our mortars, the M109s. We've got to deploy. We'll deploy the infantry up here. Let's go. Okay, get these guys moving first. I want the mortars on 1. And 109s on 2. And these guys on 0. That's good. Let's get one phantom up, just kind of taking a look at things. We don't want the mortar leading the way. Okay, infantry, you kind of sneak up towards the top. The LVPT can... Okay, here we go. We anticipated choppers. Let's get those Avengers ready. Super Chopper's busy already. Super Cobra. Were we getting hit? Okay, that's good. Liking that. Need these guys moving. Let's go. We've almost got enough to deploy our CV. Oh boy, okay, there's jets. What are they going to be hitting? Oh, that's bad. I don't know what they're hitting exactly, but it's going to be bad. Okay, it's clusters. That was the best case scenario. Oh, M25 is bad. Okay, smoke. Oh, please don't die. Supply. Dang, smoke's just not in time. Okay, here comes more M25s. M1, that's bad. We need more phantoms. Better be another Avenger. Okay, just stay in the smoke, I guess. He's out of Vulcan, that's crazy. One of the M1s is down. Phantoms, how are they even alive? Let's just get them taking out these M125s, if possible.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Oh my goodness, this is a bit of a disaster.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Okay, Avenger, get up here. Look at this. How's a Phantom surviving? Okay, where can we hit? I'm guessing probably right here. Abrams is just hiding. That's awesome. But the Avenger is almost ready to hit targets. Okay, at least we've got something now to deter them. We can move in the Abrams a little bit. Okay, let's move also them up. And this is, I mean, we are really thin. We should probably be a little bit more careful here. Let's get a SMAW on a couple of spots. Make sure that we don't get flanked here. And it might actually be good to have something up there too. They're coming in here on this road. Glad the Super Cobra's ready. Oh, Avenger, no. Get some smoke ready for the Abrams. Oh, it's a disaster. Okay, at least we got one Avenger. Come on. He's hit. Oh, come on, MVP. Oh, it's clutch. Okay. Super Cobra might die. Yep, here they come. So I'm glad we kind of prepared a little bit on that side. The Abrams is still just hiding. Okay, we've got one more Avenger. He's coming in. No! We must fly alone. Phantoms. We might have to walk these guys in. This is a bad spot. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get the Abrams. Let's see if we can try to support here. He's gonna get out. But I do want to take out this M125. Small's gonna die. That's okay. Okay, we got hit by a pung guy or something.
It's gonna rain down on them crawlers.
Yeah, good luck with an
Where
M1.
do you need us, sir?
Oh, I didn't even get hit.
Ready to go.
And we are getting toasted. Okay, where's Avenger?
On the move.
Super Cobra, time to get up. Oh, we're dead.
Who do you want us to transport?
Okay, need more tanks down here.
Who do you want us to transport?
Oh, he just took out the Avenger.
Sky is ours.
These choppers are really a problem.
Sky is ours.
And the Phantoms just aren't up for the task, but with it's our only chance, we've got to do it. We could use just some standard ones, just for some crowd control would be nice.
Sky is ours.
Okay, finally a hit.
Where do you need us, sir?
I mean, at least the Phantoms aren't... Ah, he died. They weren't really dying. Okay, there's 2 hits on him. That's bad. And they're trying to kill the fob?
Where do you need us, sir? Where do you need us, sir?
Okay. Sorry guys, this has been tough. Disastrous a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if we took out that M125. Probably not.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, why am I not firing all of my artillery?
On target.
What? You guys forgot to tell me.
Adjusting on target.
Ouch.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Okay, nice. Phantom's almost dead. The M125 is still alive. We may have to buy another one, unfortunately.
Target in sight. Lifting aim.
Please kill it.
Need some extra firepower? Adjusting on target.
Yeah, okay, that was reckless. I wasn't watching. He died.
On my way to Wargame. Out.
Okay. Yeah. We've got nothing to deal with that. There goes the fob. It's okay.
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an ugly brawl. Need some extra firepower? Adjusting on target. Ready to fire.
Those more jets. Okay, we don't have anything either. Oh, there's a Phantom.
Completed. Ready to go.
Come on. We really need kills. Get him. No.
I'm making an attack run.
He's hurt. It's like we're too fast for him.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Oh, the fob is gone too. That's rough. Okay. Well, we've got a few bullets left. Oh boy, that's a lot of units there.
Sky is ours.
I'm sorry. This has maybe been a bad video. Maybe not enough commentary. It's been intense. It's been tense. Let's get a prowler. I mean, what else do we do? Let's try and take out some pawn guys. We only need 200 more points. See if we can get that artillery to go to work.
Welcome you aboard. Someone need a guardian angel?
Don't see any seed. There we go. Nice to take out at least the one there.
Where do you need us, sir?
Okay, nothing out there. That's good. We got a couple more phantoms ready as well. Ooh, this could hurt if it's side shot. Let's get this chopper right out of there. He's got nothing left in the tank. Ooh, Small's firing from up here. Nice. Ooh, there. Okay. Oh no, we can't. We can't fire to ground. Okay. We can bomb. Artillery.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Ooh, there's artillery there too. Well, we got him, I guess. Total victory. It felt sketchy. We certainly got cornered. Our offensive initiative went sideways because we just did not have enough anti-air. We had just a few Avengers and all of them died. But we did fight back. We took out every single one of their helos. And I don't know, quite a bit of stuff, I guess. We took 1,000 losses, but I think it was just enough for us to still get the total victory. A couple of their units destroyed. Glad to see that. Now, that's interesting that they retreated there, because we cannot fully destroy them now, versus deploying into Sokcho, which we still could do. It's only turn 4, but if we want to achieve a total victory, I think aggression is the name, and we could maybe get in even the Hornets. They could be deployed to Seoul and brought into Sokcho. Something to consider. Something we'll have to do in the next episode. Appreciate you guys joining in. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.